what's up, everyone? This is SojuTalk, your weekly shot of K-pop. We're coming at you with a super spicy episode 241, and we're recording on June 26, 2023. I'm Doug, and joining me today, we got Warren.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
And Anita.
Hello.
As a quick reminder, check out SojuTalk on your favorite podcast platform, sub to us on YouTube, and join the SojuTalk Discord and be a part of the nation. Okay, no real announcements this week, but in the after hours, we're going to be playing with ChatGPT. Apparently there's some kind of K-pop guessing game Warren made up. He fed ChatGPT some, like, I think, K-pop songs and artists, and it's going to spit out a description, and then Anita and I have to try to guess which song it is.
Yes, so it's like a guessing quiz. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yeah, come hang out.
All right. Big new releases though. There are 3 this week. Triple S Crystal Eyes with Touch Plus, or I'm just gonna call it Touch. I'm not gonna give them the benefit of the doubt there. Yena with Wicked Love, which is a pre-release, and SHINee with Hard. You know, the song that came in 4th that we are not covering. People are hyped for Kiss of Life in our Discord.
That's true.
That's true.
They are so hyped for them. You know, if you watch their music videos, they all have these like risque. I'm not gonna call them risque. They all have these it's like a movie quality to them. All of the concepts.
Yeah.
And they're a little darker than you would expect.
Yeah.
A lot of them have. There's like a child abuse music video, dude. One of them. It's crazy. Abusive parents. That's one of the themes in the music videos.
Okay.
Surprising. So check them out. They're very compelling. At the top, though, we got Triple S Crystallized with Touch. They are from Mod House. Their only other song was Cherry Talk, which was my least favorite Triple S song as of this point. Cherry Talk, I remember that one. I thought that beat in the background was a little intrusive. This song, though, this Touch song reminds me so much of like retro-sounding girl group K-pop, sort of like G-Friendy in a way, if not older. A-Pink, G-Friend.
Lovelies.
All that kind of stuff smashed together.
I agree.
With that high school concept, which reminded me a lot of G-Friend Glass Pearl, I think, is something like Glass Bead, whatever that song was called. Yeah.
Glass Beads, I think.
I think this was like an extremely inoffensive song. Like, I don't know, like I think it's so inoffensive that it's honestly like one shade of mid because there's nothing going on.
Oof, okay. You needed more spice in here, okay.
You know what I mean, though. Like, I'm not saying this is a bad song, but I don't think this is like a good song either. I think it's pleasant. It's okay.
You're calling it mid. Just mid.
It's like when you go to someone's house to eat Korean food and there's many dishes and the japchae's there and it's aight. It's just there, though.
Yeah, no, japchae. I've said this before. Japchae is always mid. It is always all right.
It's a filler food, you know. So I kind of felt about this one. How do you guys feel about this song?
Well, Anita, you're a big fan of this kind of sound, right? Aren't you?
I am.
Oh yeah.
Well, the thing is, I don't know if I think they must have mentioned this in the promotions or something, but this song had already been released when they first did Cherry Talk. So they were doing this as like a couple song, like the B-side song in a way. I was kind of surprised they had a video for it. But I understand maybe if you prefer this over Cherry Talk, because I think this is a lot more, it's more simplistic, I guess, in a way of like what it's trying to achieve. I felt like where Cherry Talk had a lot of stuff going on visually and musically, maybe this was a lot more toned down in that sense. And I think that is supposed to be the main identity of the group, where it's more of the youthful sound, the vibe that they have. It's a lot of the, I guess, the groups that we mentioned, like G-Friend and A-Pink, were more like 2010s, but the sound that I connected with was more like late 90s, early 2000s.
Same.
Like, right, where it's more like that type of the girl group sound was more like, I don't know if sweet is a type of term to call it, but it's definitely not doing like too much of like the girl crush stuff, like super hard choreo, a lot of intense vibes going on. I kind of feel like that's refreshing.
If you need examples, like there's songs like Love by SES, which is like,
yes,
there's a lot of similarities in the sound and like, I don't know, the facial expressions people are making, like the kind of even the word choices in the lyrics. Like for example, the lyrics end with "영원히 love together," which was like forever love together, and that
Yes.
feels like directly in line with that kind of concept. I don't know. But yeah, back to you.
Yeah. No, I feel like that's what I was getting to. I do agree in a way with Doug about it not having its own essence in a way. Like, I feel like I'm getting the references, and which is great. I like the sound, but I do feel like we could take it into a slightly different direction, or whether it's visually or sound wise, to make it more them. Right, so it's not just like, oh, this you're just doing the '90s, 2000s sound. You're like, this is your interpretation of that sound, I guess. More of a unique touch for the group. But I don't know. I think overall, I know that it might not be everybody's cup of tea to go back to this type of sound, or like this type of kind of minimalistic concept or vibe. But I think it's refreshing in a way.
It's never a bad thing to do a song
Right.
like this, but also at the same time, this ain't the. I feel like at least with like G Friends, Glass Bead, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was like at the time, no one had done it for a while, and then the dancing was kind of good out of left
Right.
field, right?
The dancing stood out, right?
Yeah.
Because it was not super. It was interesting to see such a hard choreography combined with this type of genre, right? So I feel like that worked for G-Friend. Like, that was their thing, and that's what made them stand out. I feel like maybe Crystallize can kind of find their thing in this genre too.
That's what I hope so too. I mean, if this was a title track, I would be a little more criticizing of it. But I mean, like Doug mentioned, it's a B-side. This is, I believe, track number 3 off of their EP. Which the title track was Cherry Talk, which you covered a while ago. Generally, I agree with you guys. I feel like it's missing the, I don't know, like the triple.
It's missing some hooks. Like, what's gonna make me come back to this song?
Yeah,
you know,
it's missing the triple S flavor. It's missing the crystallized flavor. They gotta add in their own little thing to make it their own little thing. Because right now it's a complete reproduction of the '90s sound with a 2023 high definitionness to the video and the sound, which the question always becomes why are you doing it? What is the purpose? What are you trying to achieve by doing something like this? Is it just to have fun? No, this is K-pop. You got to make money. This has got to be profitable. Cherry Talk is a clear it's a clear statement about, hey, this is our characterization, this is who we are, this is our concept, this is our thing. The B-side follow-up music video should be either an expansion to that or doing something completely different that says, hey, we're capable of this too. And Touch is definitely leaning harder into the second strategy here with, saying, ooh, we did the whole hip trendy young girls, the friends you want to relate thing. Here is us doing the whole complete opposite thing from the 90s that you might have heard about, but you're not super familiar with. So if you're actually like 13, 14, 15, I would imagine this might feel somewhat refreshing, especially if you think about G-Friend. It's been 8 years since they were like,
It's been a minute.
Yeah, doing this kind of sound. So I would be, I don't know, if I'm kind of curious if you're in the age range of between early Gen Alpha to late Gen Z. I don't know. What do you?
Gen Alpha. Oh my god.
They're listening to this show, Anita. You know it. You know it.
Whoa.
I don't know. Is this kind of refreshing because this is not something you're familiar with? Because back in my days, I used to like music from a very young age, so I dug back into like older music from and I was kind of familiar with the sounds already when I was like 16, 17. So that's kind of where I'm kind of curious a bit. I do think, what's her name? Yoonseon stands out a little bit. She is the one that sings right after the first chorus. She's got like huge eyes, like anime girl eyes over here.
Ponytail? Was she wearing a ponytail?
She was at a certain point. I don't think she always did. I'm not sure. Wait, is it?
I think I know who you're talking about. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, she does have a ponytail. Yes, with her front hair down. Her voice is really it's really fitting of this concept, but at the same time, very different from the 90s. songs that had this kind of concept. So that was kind of refreshing. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that was where it stood out a little bit. I don't know, maybe it could have leaned harder into the vocal style differences between the 90s and 2023.
Yeah, it's like a SCS Eugene thing going on to me for some reason.
On the look or the voice?
Kind of both, I would say.
Okay,
Not
okay,
there,
okay.
but somewhat. I get the aesthetic.
Okay.
I agree, though. I think a lot of the Triple S stuff has been very good so far, though. I like what they're doing.
Right.
You know, people used to say Jaden was the problem back when Luna was doing their thing, but I don't think that's the case anymore, guys. We do have some more Artemis news in the news section, but I will pivot here to the second song. We got Yena with Wicked Love, which is a pre-release. The title track is called Hate Rodrigo, which is controversial in itself. But she's from Yehua. Her last 3 songs, Love War, Smartphone, and Smiley. So we have now gotten essentially we've gotten 3 releases from Yena. This is the 4th one, right?
Yeah.
With this pre-release, I feel like there's a big change up that's happening right now, right? Because if we also think about Hate Rodrigo, it's featuring G-Idol's Yugi as well. We've been having we started with the very punk rock but like spunky vibe, right? Back in the day.
Yeah.
Very bright.
And then we had the last song, which was featuring Bio. Right?
Yep, Bio.
Am I wrong? Yep.
Love War.
We had that one, which was a little bit darker, kind of sultry. And now we're at this point where it kind of feels like I'm not gonna call it horrorcore, but it's like music box dreamcatchery K-pop. I don't know how to describe it. You know what I mean, though, all right?
Yes.
If Dreamcatcher was doing straight K-pop, it would sound somewhat like this, I feel.
Yeah. The influence is there. There's like punk guitars in the chorus and whatnot, and the concept is kind of dark.
I will say, I don't know if this is the best song ever, but for me, this feels more authentic than I felt the spunky stuff felt. Because you know how my common complaint during the first couple songs was that I feel like it's overacted. Feels like there's a character being played here. Obviously, in all music videos, there's a certain amount of acting. But what I'll say is, I feel like her vocal tone fits this style of music better.
I agree.
Same.
I very much agree. It felt a lot more comfortable to hear, and I also really like that she was performing a lot for this, like the choreography.
They made a smart decision here. It's a one set with 2 outfit music video for this pre-release. Essentially, it's a glorified choreography video at the end of the day, right? Basically what this is. I like that they made that decision. I thought it was economical. It made sense. It was sensible to do this. Showed off the choreography they wanted to do. And you know, there's not too much going on, so you really just sit there and focus on the vocals, more or less. Now, the song itself, I thought it was good in parts, but it really didn't go anywhere, though. I felt
didn't hit as hard, I think.
Right.
So the way I see it, I think it was inspired by. I felt like this was also kind of Y2K inspired a little bit.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's the kind of music that Britney Spears used to do. I'm sure there's better examples. This is just not like a kind of pop music that I'm hugely knowledgeable of.
There's a bit of Avril Lavigne.
Avril Lavigne, yes, that's a good name. In the modern sphere, I was thinking about people like Bella Poarch a little bit. I don't know if that hits anywhere, but not that it sounds musically similar. The kind of visual aspect of it felt kind of in that direction. But I kind of do agree with Doug. I feel like the chorus should have been either leaning harder into a catchy thing or like a more explosive thing. It just felt like we were kind of going on the same kind of ride. Same tempo throughout the entire song. Not that that's a bad thing. It's just felt a little draggy, especially with the tone and the tempo. Although I will admit, this kind of genre does her voice a lot more benefit over Smiley 100%. Or Smartphone. Yeah.
In the Smiley Smartphone, it felt like she was singing to play a character. You know, it felt like the box was made already. She just had to kind of get in it. You know, this one kind of feels like a box made for her, like her. You know, it wasn't just made already.
And that's where, here's the thing, right? None of us are huge fans of Yena outside of the music she does or the stuff we've seen in
Yena.
or
I like
do
Yena.
you keep up with everything she does, Douglas?
No.
Do you watch all of her YouTube content, her V Live? Do you do that?
No.
Yeah.
There's only like 4 groups that I actually.
'Cause here's the thing. When we said that about Smiley and Smartphone back in the day, about it not being the best suitable concept, people were saying stuff like, oh, her fans were saying stuff like, oh, Yena is such an energetic, happy person, like off stage. That's who she is in person. So you end up with this dilemma where voice-wise, I feel like this is much more suitable. But if what her fans are saying is correct, then songs like Smiley on Smartphone should be the better approach to her concept. You end up with this kind of like dilemma. What do we do here? You know?
Well, I feel like there were certain songs that were B-sides during the Smiley smartphone era. So for these B-sides in the Smiley and smartphone era, I thought that they leaned toward the more punk rock sound. And I thought that fit her pretty well, where it didn't feel like it was too upright, like that it couldn't be sustained, or that it was too like low and dark that might not be true to her personality. I don't know. I feel like that sound is still present in this song as well. Maybe not as much as those B-sides, but I'm interested to see how the title track will turn out, because from the teasers that I've seen, it's not this either. Like this is gonna be a little bit on the darker end than what the title track is gonna be. But I feel like they're gonna reach a medium in the spectrum of like too bright, too dark for her.
I do hear it, right? I in the chorus there's these electric guitars that play on the first 2 downbeats of each bar, and that I feel like is definitely the connection between this song and like a lot of her previous stuff, which were very punk rock inspired. Although my wish, I guess, there is that connection is a little more explicit, because other than the guitars, it's not really much there, really. But you know, like you mentioned, this isn't the title track. The title track's supposed to be. It's already a It's not even out yet. It's already controversial. It's a Hate Rodrigo thing.
You're like, why would you name it?
It's the wording, I think, that is a little. Oh
yeah.
I just feel like these overt references to like Western celebrities is a little cringy. Not gonna lie, like in Queen Kardashian. You know, like. I just don't like it.
Honestly, the lyrics in that song were so questionable. That's not even my issue with it.
Obviously.
Are you twerking on the runway?
I know. Is your boob and booty hot? You know.
Boob and booty hot.
The left boob is hot. The right one, I don't know.
Yeah, that was cold.
So Yena, right? The actual title track, Hate Rodrigo, sounds a lot more like what you would expect with a Yena song, for sure.
Okay.
More like upbeat, punk rocky. This is kind of a one-off thing, it seems like. I thought it was fine. I'm just happy we got to show off the vocals more, because I think that's what's been a little lacking, to be honest.
I definitely feel like there's room to be in the middle line between the Smartphone Smiley kind of Yena and then this kind of Yena. I'm gonna guess that's what Rodrigo is gonna be about. You know, kind of punky, kind of bitchy, if anything. You know what I mean? In a very appealing way.
Okay,
you know?
She also has Yugi on this. It has to be like 10% campy too.
Yeah,
Isn't it gonna have to be?
Yeah,
That's possible. Yeah.
the
Right.
G-idol energy has got to be there too.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we'll see.
Let's move on to the final song. Anita's been waiting for this one, right? It's SHINee with Hard. They are from SM. Their last 2 songs, Atlantis, Don't Call Me Countless. Is it just me, or did Taemin have the shortest going away to go to the military ever? Felt like the guy just went and he's already back.
Whoa,
like,
what are you accusing him of something? What is going on?
I'm not
here?
accusing him of anything. It's just like the time has gone so fast. Like if you had asked me like last week, how long has Taemin been in the military? I would have said 7 months, 6 months.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't know. My perception of time is just gone. Okay, that being said, this song Hard does not go hard. I'll be honest with you.
Oh no.
It wants to go hard, right?
True.
It feels like this is an NCT 127 track. I'm gonna just be honest here. It kind of sounds somewhere between Ayo and Sticker. That's what the song is trying to be.
Oh.
Additionally, I see a lot of parts that remind me of Taeyong Shalala and the Stray Kids rap section in 5 Star as well. All thrown together, and you get this song.
Okay.
Oh.
The
boom
Stray
bap
Kids
section
thing is the West
Stray
Coast
Kids rap
boom bap.
The West Coast boom bap rap section is in this. You got some parts from the Taeyong Shalala, like the whisper-in at the end of that song, right?
Yeah.
And then the base of it is an NCT 127 song. That's what you get.
I do feel like the most explicit of those 3 is the NCT thing. Especially given they've also done stuff in the lines of West Coast hip hop here and there with the lead synths in the background and whatnot. They've also done, that whole the whispery rap thing. I don't know. There's other stuff here too that feels very NCT-esque. The reliance on unconventional samples with the pianos and the brass. The way they stack vocals, that feels very modern SM-esque. The chorus being a whole repetitive rap thing, albeit whispery. That's also an NCT thing. Then juxtaposing that with all these R&B melodic vocal sections, that's also an NCT. There's a lot of things here that feels very either super ME or NCTE. All the new era SM things. Clearly, SHINee is trying to shift away from what they've done in the past. That's what Don't Call Me felt like. And this feels like another step in that kind of direction. But my question is, why... There's a lot of directions why this one. I don't know. I could go further into that, but I'm not a shawl by any means. I like View. I like some of the other stuff too. I liked Atlantis. But... As the resident shawl in the room, Anita, are you satisfied?
That is
here?
me. Well, the thing is, I recognize what you guys are pointing out as well, and I feel like I kind of saw this direction coming, maybe because of like some of the teaser stuff that they've put out before the song was released. Some of the like styling choices, the title of the track as well. Some of it was kind of hinting at it, and I feel like I knew that this comeback, right, could sound like Don't Call Me, which I thought was like the song that deviated the most from their typical sound so far before this. And I thought like, well, Don't Call Me had elements that I thought were like not typical of the SHINee sound, but it still worked in a way because they incorporated some things. And I think what kind of held it together for me and Don't Call Me was the chorus, where even though a lot of the elements of the song were kind of more hip hop inspired here and there, the chorus sounded very much like their typical SHINee vocal style, with the delivery of the vocals, how they were stacked, the melodies. In this song, I feel like because the chorus did not retain that quality, it ended up sounding like something I didn't associate with SHINee. I don't know. I guess that's kind of where I got as far as first impressions.
Well, here's my question to you, right? Clearly, they're doing something out of the typical SHINee box that is even further than Don't Call Me was. Do you like the direction they're going in, though? Is this the right step for the next part of their careers? Because they did point out, Onyu pointed out in an interview that to them, this comeback is a new chapter. That's what he said word per word. He said it's a new chapter. Is this a chapter you're excited about? I guess that's my question, really.
The thing is, I had conflicting feelings about the previous album, right? Where all of them were together. The Don't Call Me and then the repackaged Atlantis, where I didn't think Don't Call Me was very representative of the sound they had for the rest of the album. Atlantis, I think, was, because I think that was more in line to what I was familiar with, I think, which suits them best. and I haven't had the chance to listen to the album for this one, but I feel like, how should I say? I feel like sometimes following a sound or a trend, whether it's styling, concept wise, sound wise, it's very hard. It's very difficult, and to me, at least, as a fan of the group for a long time now, I think this direction didn't particularly enhance their strong points. So I feel like SHINee is not necessarily like a big like hip hop inspired like sound wise group. I don't think they've ever really been in that genre, to be honest. They've dabbled here and there, and of course they have rap sections in their songs. But in general, I feel like their sound has not sounded like this, and I don't know if it's the right call to force it for the sake of change. At least that's how I feel, because I didn't think for example, like in some of the deliveries in the chorus, I think like Key pulled it off in a way. I thought like his delivery sounded like the most comfortable to me, but for the other members, I was like, I don't know if this sounds the best, but I know that they're very great performers, so I don't know. I'm conflicted on this decision.
Did you like this song hard, or do you like Juice the B-side more?
I haven't listened to the B-sides, so I'm waiting to hear.
Reportedly, SM wanted them to have Juice as the title track. It's made by them joints, right, and Kenzie together. But Taemin pushed real hard to get Hard as the title track, which is produced by Kenzie herself.
Right, yeah, I saw some of the people that worked on the track, and I mean, they have worked with SHINee before, so I feel like that made sense to me. But I also feel like seeing as maybe like the members trying to go for a different sound makes sense, right? Trying to explore different things, maybe trying stuff out that they haven't had a chance to before. That makes sense. I just feel like sometimes it's not a matter of like, can you try it out? It's like, is this the best?
No, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Twice had a big shift in their characterization a couple years ago. They used to do stuff like TT Cheer Up, and then at a certain point they started doing stuff like Fancy and Feel Special. There was a clear shift in the sound and the concepting of things and the way, you know, the way they looked. But they maintained the strength of what sells twice in these tracks. Whereas, so it was a lot more appropriate. This does not feel like that. That's my issue with it. Kind of similar to what you mentioned, Anita. I don't think SHINee's strong suit is rapping at all. I'm sorry. It was one of the memes of the 2000s. Like, and we haven't come back from that a lot, to be quite frank.
Be honest here, when Mino's doing this part coming forward, I was like, oh god, dude. Like, because like I've seen Mino in many things, a lot of variety shows. He's just like a really clean cut, you know, normal dude, right? Yeah. Like very proper dude. And then here he is like, hey, we're serving, you know? And I'm like, oh god, here we go. And
I feel like that would work well if he had maybe the rap ability to kind of pull it off, you know what I mean? Or I don't know, different kind of presence. I don't know.
Here's the thing. I thought that they started with the interesting piano riffs.
Yeah.
I thought the song had a lot going on. I really liked all of the Onyu singing parts. I thought that was a very...
I agree.
Singing parts.
He sounds like SM, like personified is kind of his voice in this track, you know?
Singing parts were the highlight like, for me.
This is an SM singer.
Which is such a
you know?
shame, because he's taking a break for this comeback, isn't he? He had to. Yeah. Big shame, because he was the best part.
Yeah, so I thought the first 40 something seconds before the chorus I was like, oh, I'm excited about this. We got a lot going on here. And then once we had the chorus and we got the whisper chorus, I was just like,
right. And that's what got me thinking, like, my expectation for the chorus and then how it ended up being executed kind of made me think like, oh, I kind of feel that I could have seen more of the SHINee essence if the chorus had been directed differently, where it wasn't the whisper rap. Or
I feel like SHINee. When I think about SHINee, I think like an upbeat, catchy chorus. You know, like some kind of pop that's gonna happen in this chorus, right? With this kind of this whispering thing. When they ask us like, "This is what you guys wanted," I was like, "Are you sure about that, guys?" That's how I felt. You know, when they said that lyric. I don't know. I feel like this asks more questions than answers anything for SHINee, right? Like I'm confused.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how this. I mean, it hasn't been that long since it was released, but I'm interested to see how it's received. How the live performances come out as well, because I know they're going to be performing as 3, I believe. And I feel like that also added to like the maybe not a very successful delivery in this concept, because I don't know, it felt like maybe if there was like all 4 of them, maybe it would feel like a stronger impact or something. But I don't know. I think
it is 11th on iChart, but just know it's only been a day. But on Bugs Real Time, it's number 1 at the moment.
Okay, so nice.
It's being received. You know, like that's all I'll say. So we'll have to keep track of this one at the moment, because I think it's going to be received pretty well. Oh, it is a little bit out there though.
On a side note, their cover art, it's very simple, but something about it is like really flipping badass. Like just like the 4 of them like standing in their own thing in like different colors and the word hard on top. I don't know, like the cover art is like really ham for some reason. I don't know why, but
yeah, I feel like aesthetically wise, like I thought it was really nice. Like it made sense with the concept they were going with. It's just like in the song itself where I feel like I don't know if it's the best fit, and I feel like it's not necessarily the artist's fault or the song's fault maybe, but it's just like a combination of like maybe together it's not the best fit.
It's just not very convincing. That's what I'll say.
Oh, Warren, that cover you're looking at's not the main. Well, wait, what is this package? No, the one I'm seeing is just like a grass, like around the house.
I'm looking at the one on Spotify and other streaming platforms.
Okay, that's better, because then they gotta fix this Google.
What are you looking at?
Look up SHINee album hard. I don't get that picture.
SHINee album hard. That sounds like something I shouldn't look up. I'll be honest.
Right? You see what I'm seeing?
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
That's with the teaser poster, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm talking about the one where they're standing like the badasses they are.
Yeah, like on the side of a hill, right? Yeah, is that the one? No?
No, they're in a black background with white floors.
Oh, what the F? Okay, so I can't even Google this one. Doesn't exist on Google. Weird. Okay, I'll take your word that it's good. That being said, hey, I'm happy Taemin's back. That's kind of exciting, right, guys? You know?
I'm glad all of them are back. I hope Onyu gets
I hope he feels better.
Healthier.
Yeah.
Can promote with them at least for a little bit.
Oh, so it's a health issue. Okay.
Yeah, it's a health issue.
I think that's the statement that SM gave out, that due to health concerns, he was advised to rest.
All 3 of them are appearing on Amazing Saturday, Nolo and Toyo will this week as
well.
Yeah, so Onyu has been out since June 9th, and he will not be a part of the June concert. He said that he hopes this will be time for him to take a break and get some rest that he needs. And that he will be returning healthily. So
okay. Other songs this week include Kim Jae-hwan's Lucky featuring Bobby, Kiss of Life, Julie released Kitty Cat, Lapillis released that's a hot mess. This Lapillis MLD thing ain't working.
I have not seen it.
My hip is not like a wagon for this one, guys.
Oh my God.
No. We got Kiss of Life, Hano with Play Love Games. We have Stray Kids Top Line, another B-side. This is the one featuring Tiger JK. Icons J had a solo debut with Paradise. Monsta X's I Am released Overdrive. Day 6 Young K released Better Day, which was a special release. Hi-Fi Unicorn, the debut of that band out of FNC, released Over the Rainbow. It's actually a good song. And 8 Turn released Excel. All right, Spice King. This week we have Hall of Spice implications, because last week on episode 240, Dreamcatcher Bon Voyage picked up its second crown. NCT Dream Broken Melodies came in second, and EXO Let Me In came in third. The new candidates this week are Triple S, Crystallized with Touch, Yena, Wicked Love, and SHINee Hard. Okay, I'm going to make a game time decision here.
Oh,
I am going
okay.
to put Dreamcatcher still in first place.
Oh,
Wow.
I think it's better than all the other ish that's been coming out still.
Wow.
Okay. Okay.
that is wild.
Second place, I'm gonna put NCT Dream. And in third place, I'm gonna give it to Yena. That is my chart.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. For me, top spot is still EXO. Let me in.
Okay.
I don't know what they put in that song. I just can't stop listening to it.
Putting some good
It's
MSG
really a
on
song.
it.
Some good stuff. Second
MSG's
place.
Fine.
Second place. I'm also keeping Dreamcatcher in second place.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a really. I think it might be my favorite song from Dreamcatcher now. I think my most listened to song from them for sure.
The best part of that song is when Sua comes in the second half of the chorus, right?
It's
Anita?
great. I
That's
love
the
the
best part.
two-part
That's the best
chorus.
part. That's the best
Yes. Third place. It was a close one, but I feel like I'm gonna keep it with NCT Dream, Broken Melodies.
part. Okay, fair.
Yes, I feel like overall I have listened to that a little bit more than the others, and I will be checking out the SHINee album, but we'll see.
I will be checking out the SHINee album as well. I'm curious. I'm curious what Juice is. Apparently, that's the them joint
Same.
song. No, it's not my chart. In fact, I wasn't really a big fan of the songs we covered this week. In general, I think they're all right. Nothing too exciting. I did like Wicked Love. That's on third place for me.
Nice.
It is somewhat refreshing in terms of what Yena can do. Really like her voice tone here. Cool stuff. Second place, I'm gonna pull a woozy here. Give it to Bouncy by ATEEZ.
Whoa.
Low-key kind of fun. I don't know why y'all hating ATEEZ.
Wow.
No, I get the chorus more now.
Yeah.
It's a little
Yeah.
more hype.
Did you wake up? Did your third eye open? Yeah. Did you learn that MSG is harmful for your body? I'm just kidding. It's fine.
I'm just not really in line with the current boy group meta, to be honest.
Well,
That's
somebody
fine.
is in line with the current boy group meta because I got Broken Melodies by NCT Dream on first place. It is
First,
a
wow.
banger of a song. I think it's the more I
It's a good
listen to
song.
it, the better it gets. Man, I recommended it to my coworkers last week, and they were like, "Oh yeah, Warren, this is a good song. I like it very much. Cool K-pop,
Nice.
yeah, K-pop, very cool." Yeah, I hope they don't listen to this. Anyways, I think it's one of my favorite songs of the year so far. It's very melodic, very hopeful yet nostalgic, yet all those drum and bass sections, all those guitars. I don't know. It's great. It's great. All
Are
work
these new
so well together.
coworkers privy to the fact that you have a podcast?
Some of them know. Some of them know.
Some of them know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so Gochu Gang. In first place, they had Yena Wicked Love with 33 points.
Ooh.
Okay.
Second place with 30 is Dreamcatcher Bon Voyage.
Okay.
And in third place with 18 is Triple S Crystallized Touch.
Nice.
Wow. Okay.
That was their chart
Yes.
this week. As a result, third place is Yena with Wicked Love with 7 points. Second place, NCT Dream with Broken Melodies. And in first place, picking up its third crown, entering the Hall of Spice. Probably
Let's
one
go.
of the lowest first place totals we've had with 11 points is Dreamcatcher Bon Voyage. It don't matter how you win, just matters that
You're
you win.
in.
You're in. You're
Yes.
in.
They are entering the Hall of Spice class of 2023 with New Jeans Ditto, New Jeans OMG, and Billy Anoya, and 17 Super. So now we have 5 songs.
Look at that.
Class of
Nice.
2023 Hall of Spice. Hey, let's go, Dreamcatcher.
Yes.
Can I drop some knowledge on you? Warren mentioned
nice.
MSG at the beginning of Spice King and got me thinking. I have a
Right.
I have a trick for everyone now, right? I
Yeah.
learned this
Oh.
recently.
Hot tip.
If you want to make fried rice, right?
Yeah.
Right, guys?
Yeah.
You know how you're normally supposed to cook rice and then put it in the fridge to dry it out so it makes better fried rice, right?
Kinda.
A new trick I learned is you could just take those new Korean hetbans, the prepackaged rice that you microwave, and just crush it in your hand when it's uncooked and it's already dry.
You can just drop it in the pan without crushing it. Wait, why would you crush it? What do you mean?
So to separate it, you mean?
To separate it, because if you don't, you got to smash it with a spoon for like 10 minutes.
Oh.
It's so stuck together.
Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah.
So I saw a chef, he like literally just opened them up with some gloves on and just crushed them up, the instant rice. And it was like perfect fried rice, you know? That's actually a smart tip. I don't know.
You don't have time, yeah.
Or I don't know why I said that. Warren mentioned MSG. I just want you to know scientific tests have proven that MSG is fine. You can have it.
You've been watching Uncle Roger. That's what it is.
Uncle Roger.
Oh, Roger. Okay, Anita, show winners, hit us with them.
Yeah, we have a couple here. First off, G-Idol winning Show Music Core with Queen Card. They're up to 11 wins so far with this comeback. Great for them. Then we have IVE with I Am. They won an Inkigayo, which gave them a triple crown now, I believe. Congrats to them, and they have 9 total wins so far. Then we have ATEEZ with Bouncy or K-Hot Chili Peppers. They won the show champion, and Music Bank. So a total of 3 wins for them. And then finally BTS with Take 2. First win on M Countdown.
Nice.
So this like show winners really like I think it speaks to what's going on right now in terms of the music, right? Like ATEEZ has a decent track, but people are still just listening to Queen Card and I Am to be like
they're holding on strong.
They're listening to Queen Card, I Am, and then the La Seraphim, the Bluebeard, whatever track that one.
Okay.
Yes. Boom Boom Boom.
High key.
Boom Boom Boom.
They're promoting Boom 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 more than Unforgiven at this point.
Yes, the amount
That's
of
true.
TikToks that I see with that is insane. Still, right?
They started this new YouTube challenge where they're like getting like rappers to like cover their thing. Like BB had a remix. Camo
The
had a
BB
thing.
one is
Ooh.
so good.
Yeah,
It's
Mirani.
so good.
I see that.
Mirani had one too. And they also released an instrumental version, like a snippet of their instrumental, and that's what those people are. I think they're trying to make it like open mic challenge kind of thing.
It's working though. People
Yeah.
are doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That ends part 1. SojuTalk episode 241. We'll be back after a short break. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, SojuTalk Nation. This is Anita here with a quick PSA. If you would like to support SojuTalk Kpop Podcast, please like, subscribe, or follow us on whatever platform you're using. And consider joining our Patreon at patreon.com/SojuTalk or donating to us at paypal.me/SojuTalk. On behalf of the crew and myself, thank you. Now back to our regularly scheduled episode.
We are back at it with part 2 of SojuTalk episode 241. We're going to talk about some news and events from the past week. So this one is a developing story, guys. So we don't have all of the information. I will try to break down what happened.
Oh boy.
So according to reports, 50/50 has been inactive due to a surgery of a member, which, you know, it happens. Sometimes people have health issues. And also due to an external force attempting to wrongfully sign the members to a contract. This is a violation of their already existing contract with Attract, which is their agency. So, 2 things to break down here. Number 1, they've been active. Someone's been injured or something. Fine, it happens. People do get injured in K-pop. It's a physical activity. But the second thing, this external forces this year is the new buzzword, right? That everyone's dropping. But basically, someone tried to poach 50/50 from Attract, was what everyone heard. And we were like, what the F does that mean? So I'm also scrolling down today on the news articles because some of these are threads. But yeah, someone is trying to poach them. So everyone was like, what the F is going on? Next thing. Hanguk Ilbo and every other news org, so this is everyone in the entertainment sphere is talking about this, is pretty much what this is saying, is reporting that Attract, the agency of 50/50, has sent a legal notice to Warner Korea demanding an explanation. The Attract CEO says that he learned that a third party approached Warner Korea and offered to sell 50/50 to Warner. So if you think about what he wrote here, it's not that Warner tried to just give them contracts, right? Just called the kids and said, it said that someone else approached Warner and claimed that they had the authority to sell the contracts of the girls in 50/50 to them. So like someone pretended that they had the authority to do this.
Okay. Well, that's a little funky. So there's Attract who has the rights to 50/50 right now.
Yeah, so the Attract CEO has the final say on what happens to these girls' contract, right? On a legal standing.
Yes.
And then he's stating that someone else went to Warner and offered them 50/50.
And that's not Warner.
No, and Warner didn't do this themselves. They said someone else went to Warner.
Okay.
And was like, do you guys want to buy them?
Third person.
Because you got to remember that Warner is the global distribution for 50/50. So there's a connection there, right?
Okay, so there's 4 parties here. There's 50/50, there's Attract, there's Warner, and then this other third
Outside
forces. Outside forces.
External forces. Yeah.
External forces. Good God. Okay.
So this is so here's a little bit of a thread here. So it says Attract has demanded an explanation of Warner's position on this matter, and that Attract has gathered substantial evidence of attempts to unlawfully steal the members. So Attract at this point was like, what the F is going on here? Right? It's like, Warner, are you trying to poach them? Is there another person trying to offer them without being like actually having the right to? So everyone's hella confused, right? Even the CEO of Attract came out and said, I have no clue what's going on here, but I did not offer them to Warner Music.
Oh boy.
And if you remember, Warner, it's tied to Warner Brothers, so it's a gigantic company, right? It's a big ass company. Yeah. Okay, next thing. The CEO, Jun Hyung-jun, gave Star News an exclusive statement saying that he knows who's behind the attempts to steal 50/50, and it's a painful and disgraceful, but clarifies that he is not referring to Warner Korea, but to a third-party meeting with Warner Korea. So that's backing up what I just said, where he apparently now figured out who did it. So someone he knows. So I'm guessing there is an investor or there is someone pretty high up at Attract. This is my guess.
Within the company,
Who wants to sell them because their value is at an all-time high and he wants to cash out, right? So this person, he or she probably went to Warner and said, you guys want these contracts? Give me a lot of money. We'll make it happen.
Betrayal here.
Claimings of ownerships. Okay.
Yeah, so this person, I'm assuming they're in Attract, probably went to Warner and said, I have the authority to sell their contracts. Do you guys want them? And he started negotiating, even though this person has no right to do that.
Right.
Okay.
So it seems to me, based on what they're saying, that it's someone they know, someone on the inside probably who did this. And he just wants to hear Warner's position on this, and he's preparing a lawsuit because he has no clue what's going on, essentially. He's being, he's confused about this whole situation.
Okay. So what happened?
And the final one, Warner Music shares a statement regarding the current situation with Attract. They stated that they have been 50/50's official external distribution since April 1st and deny all allegations made by Attract of poaching the group. So they're saying, we didn't do anything wrong. We just thought someone came to us trying to sell them. You know?
They just wanted to make a purchase. Someone offered a purchase and they were like, hey,
someone offered an asset probably at a decent price. And we're like, yeah, we'll consider that. They're doing well. Yeah, sure.
Someone was like, oh, that's not a bad deal, you know? They just didn't know. Okay.
That's where we stand on this.
Is this the final thing?
Yeah, this is the final thing, I think.
Okay. I have a couple more. And there is a couple things here that I'm trying to find sources for. So there are guesses as to who this external forces is.
Ooh, okay. Go.
Are we naming names? Oh my god.
I'm double checking my sources, so I'm not splatting out. I just take it with a grain of salt, right? There's an image floating around the internet right now that's an organization of how the connections work. And the company names that people mention is a company called Givers, led by An Sung-il, CEO, who has been the overarching producer for 50/50. The relationship between our guess of the relationship between Attract and Givers is that Attract hired Givers as a consultant third party to produce 50/50 and Cupid and their music, their comeback, everything. So, Chon Hong-jun and Attract is the company, yes, that has the ownership of their contracts. Yes, they funded the whole thing. Givers and An Sung-il is the group that actually produced the music, the videos, the creative force behind all this. The members themselves, whenever they're referring to boss man CEO, they're referring to An. They're not referring to Chon Hong-jun of Attract. Do you see the issue here?
Oh. So basically, if I had to describe this, if we think of a track like Hybe, right?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Think of a track like Hybe, and we think of Minhyejin as givers, and we think of
Adore.
50, Adore, and we think of
Mhm.
50/50 as New Jeans, right? Is that basically what's going on?
Except Adore is a part of Hybe, whereas Givers is
Givers
not
is
a part
not.
of a track.
It's not. It's just a third party that can do this stuff for you.
Yes.
Holy crap!
They're all
That's messy.
they've been described
Wow.
as a consulting company, like a partnership.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Okay.
imagine if Minhyejin started her own studio without the help of Hybe, and BTS called. Mr. Bang called up Minhyejin. He was like, "Yo, can you produce this group for me? I'll fund it."
Okay, this makes more sense
Right.
now. And so they think that this Givers guy went to Warner and tried to sell them.
That is the guess right now. I'm still trying to check the sources here. But
That's crazy.
what I'm
if
hearing.
True.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
if true, it's very messy.
Yeah, if you're looking
you
at
Determine.
whenever they do whenever 50/50 does interviews and they're like, "Oh, like thank you to our like CEO and boss." They're referring to this other guy from Givers, not Chon Hong-jun, who is their actual contract
So basically,
holder.
to these 50/50 girls, the attract people just have the money, right? They're just the big bosses at the top, right?
That's what it
Whereas
sounds like.
the Givers are more or less the people they interact with on a daily basis.
That's what it sounds like. In an interview from April 23 with producer An, he claimed, so this is April, was before all this happened. He claims that he originally got the project from Jun because Jun had not a lot of experience running K-pop. So he
But
was,
Jun has money, you know?
Jun has money. Jun has the money. He has got the
Exactly.
cash. So he was like, I will help you change everything, produce everything. He worked from picking out trainees, their curriculum for training, who to hire for training.
Full production.
The entire production cycle was led by this guy, apparently.
So this makes a lot more sense now as to what's going on here. Okay.
If true, yeah. If
True.
confirmed.
If true. Overall, though, complete mess, and people just want more 50/50 music because they don't want to
Yeah.
see this group end up as a one-hit wonder.
It's
Hope it
a
gets figured out.
it's a big shame because like this is the moment where they should be doing another comeback or like they should be dropping
Yeah.
something right now, like they should be doing it like next week, but it's not happening with this thing going on. So
Okay. Let's move on to the next topic. So, Artemis released "Who's the Next Girl" video. What is in this video? It is Hassel. And later they confirmed that Hassel has signed an exclusive contract with Madhouse. She will join Heejin, Kimlip, Jinsol, and Chetty in the Artemis project. So, Madhouse is the company. Artemis is the project that houses all the Luna girls, and Odd Eyed Circle is within Artemis. So it seems
Correct.
that people think that they might be trying to reform YY by Y as well, the other subunit that had Hasu, Heejin, Chu, and Vivi. But Chu and Vivi are in their own companies, but they think maybe they'll somehow figure out a way to manage it, make it work.
It's possible.
Maybe they just say like
Yeah.
we'll just split the profit four ways with Madhouse taking half or whatever percentage or something and figure it out.
wasn't Hustle in 1/3?
Sanbune Il. Wait, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, someone's not been keeping up with the Looniverse here.
Okay,
You
whatever.
fucking liar.
It's been a hot minute.
Right. Here's the thing. 1/3 3분의 1 is made of Heejin, Hyunjin, Hassel, and BB. BB has their own thing, right? But Heejin's
You're right. I'm
Heejin's
getting
here.
all of these subunits wrong.
Yeah.
Rip.
I guess if we
Okay, so-
could.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because if they don't keep re-signing these girls, then what are they just gonna make them do solos? Like what's gonna happen with Hassel and Heejin then?
Maybe they'll get Hyunjin and it'll be like 3/4 of 1/3. How much is that? It's like 1/12.
Oh yeah, we're reforming Sanbune Il, not YY by Y.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
an idiot. Never mind.
It's okay.
But at a minimum, Vivi's in a different company now. Remember, she signed at the same
Yeah.
place as Hyunjin. Oh, so it would be 2 and 2. Yeah. There's two companies that own half of the subunit each.
It's kind of annoying.
Because Hyunjin and Vivi signed at a different company last week. Remember? So and then now they have Hustle and Heejin, so they have half each.
CTD Entertainment.
Interesting.
What the F is CTD Entertainment? This is.
I don't know how that's gonna work, but if I understand correctly, Madhouse owns the right to all of the subunit names.
They file for the copyright.
Yeah, because they're already using Odd-Eyed Circle on their Twitter and stuff, so they clearly own it all.
Maybe Madhouse is going to hire CTD Entertainment as a outside for external force, and they.
Oh God. We'll have to see though, because Heejin was probably the most notable member, and Asuda was the leader. So we got something cooking here with Artemis. Over the next
Something's
12
going
months,
on.
we're gonna have to see what actually comes out of this, because they're doing a great job at Triple S. So I wonder what's gonna happen here.
I'm curious.
Okay. Next thing though. BlackBerry Creative told the media that they are planning to take legal action against the Luna members. A BlackBerry Creative representative said to Star News that, quote, there is a long way to go.
Oh no. What is this?
They can't just take their L, dude. They're going to fight this to the death, it seems. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on. BlackBerry Creative, dude, take your L and just...
Dude, just fucking move on.
Yeah, so that's
so stupid.
That's the end of all the Artemis/Luna stuff. Okay, JTBC and Hybe's upcoming female survivor program Are You Next shares coaches to appear on the show. Hara's Park Yuri, Ihyun, who's probably the main OG at Hybe, right? 2AM's Jokwon, Aiki, and I thought the one that seemed weird was Kim Jae-hwan out of nowhere.
Okay.
Vocal coach, maybe?
All I'm saying is, if you look at the careers of the other four relative to him, he feels like the odd one out to me.
Maybe it's Kim Jo-hun, the baseball player of Doosan Bears, number 32.
No, it's Kim Jae-hwan, the guitar guy, dude. It's him. But yeah, so we have Yuri, Ihyun, Jokwon, Kim Jae-hwan, Aiki, and MC is going to be Soo-young from Girls' Generation. That's kind of exciting, is it not? That's
It's an interesting
exciting.
lineup, yeah.
It is.
Those are good coaches. I'm pretty excited for this.
You got a female deity as a literal coach here. Like how that's as good as it gets.
Talking about Cutie? Oh god. She's never gonna outlive the goddess concept, dude. For the god.
It was such a good concept, it still is.
It was a good concept because then she could give non-answers to most questions. That was asked of her.
Inner beauty.
Yeah. Next one, Zero Base One, Anita. Debut album Youth in the Shade has surpassed 780,000 pre-orders.
Whoa.
So this group from Boys Planet has not released any music, and they're probably gonna pass 1 million pre-orders.
Look at that.
Oh my god.
And people were saying they ain't gonna do good numbers, right? They're bugging. It broke the record for the most pre-orders for a K-pop group debut album.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Additionally, all 9 members are gonna appear on Amazing Saturday. I can't even say it today. Amazing Saturday, Do Re Mi Market, whatever that show's called. All 9 kids are gonna appear on that show as well, which is interesting.
Wow.
Like, that show's
That's
about
number.
being good at Korean and dictation. I don't know how Matthew and Ricky are gonna do on this show.
Hey, it could work.
They're gonna be there.
It could work.
I'm sure they've been taking Korean classes between now and
I'm sure Matthew's gonna be fine. I don't know how Ricky's gonna
Somehow
be on
will
the
be
show.
okay.
Somehow gonna be fine.
Figure it out.
But yeah, they're all gonna appear on that show as well. So shout out to Zero Base One. People are very excited for their debut. Next one, Swan of Purple Kiss, going to debut as a solo artist next month. All of a sudden, fam.
Oh.
Renowned music producer Jung Ki took part in bringing up Swan's solo debut album, and she is well known for her outstanding vocal talent.
True.
Interesting.
The
It's
vocals
a little
are very
quick to
nice.
get a Purple Kiss solo debut, does it not?
Yeah, a little maybe.
Hey,
it's happening.
maybe she's just that good.
Hey,
She is.
she
good,
is.
Yeah.
I remember she's the one we always talk about when they
She
release
is.
something. Next one, Joyuti is joining Squid Game too?
What?
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 Actress? As an actress?
Yeah, dude, it's happening.
Wow. Okay.
I know she's been acting before.
There was like
Yeah.
a huge list of people who are going to be in Squid Game 2. It dropped this week somewhere, right?
Dang.
There was like a big list of like different famous celebrities that are gonna show up on it.
Do you want me
But
to
you
look
have
it
to
up real
think-
quick?
Yeah, a bit of a spoiler. I'm like, I didn't even watch all of Squid Game. I saw most of it, but I like know what happens. Like, so spoiler 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you know how the game ended, right?
Yeah.
So my guess is that this next season is gonna happen outside of the game to figure out what's actually going on. So she might end up being like friend of the main character's daughter, or she might end up being the main character's daughter. We don't know, like things like that. But yeah, I doubt Joyuri's gonna get domed in the middle of this season. She might though. She might.
Okay, so here's the confirmed casting list for season 2. Reappearing from season 1 is Lee Jung-jae, Lee Byung-hun,
Nice.
Obviously,
right?
Yeah.
Kong Yu and Lee Ha-jun. Those 4 coming back.
Okay.
We have also confirmation of Im Si-wan,
Wow. Okay.
Zia. We have
Yeah.
Kang Han-il, if you know who that is. That's
Yes,
one
he's a
of the-
humongous celebrity as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
Park Song-hoon, if you remember who that is.
Mhm.
I don't. And YDG, the rapper / actor.
Oh.
We also have
Okay.
Park Jo-yuri, as we mentioned, and then Park Ju-young, who has been on Psychopath, but it's okay, Sweet Home,
Oh, okay.
Dali and Cocky Prince.
I don't know any of these.
I don't know any of these either. She's been in Sweet Home season 1, 2, 3.
But somehow Joyuri, they gotta be appearing in Busan or something. I think they hired her because the Saturi's gonna be real thick,
Okay.
right?
You need
that
someone
would
from
make
Busan. Okay.
it would make the most sense, wouldn't it?
That'd be cool.
Because if you think about Joyuri, even when she speaks normally, there's an accent, right? It's accented to an extent. So I'm assuming there might be some kind of scene where they need someone with a heavy Saturi and it's just gonna come out. That'll be my guess for now.
We'll just have to say.
This is exciting for her though, is it not? Squid Game 2?
It's a
Everyone and their
big
mother's gonna watch
role.
this.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Dude, she better release like a Squid Game 2 promotional song, like like.
Yeah. I'm assuming she'll have a track on there somewhere. Other thing, Kang Daniel is confirmed to return as the MC for Mnet's new season of Street Woman Fighter 2, happening this August. There's a storyline going on with the contestants, Anita. Have you seen the contestants list for this?
I haven't really checked them out too
The-
much. I know
the-
they
the
already
main-
started doing the videos though.
The
Yeah.
main thing I saw and the main storyline that I think is going to happen, right, is that there is a 1 million team on the show this
They're
year,
back,
right?
yeah.
They're back, right? And they are going to be versing some of the teachers who left that school.
Huh?
Yeah, like
Oh.
what's her name? Myung is on a different team because she's not at 1 million anymore, Anita.
Oh.
Mina Myung.
Mina Myung. So there's a couple of the contestants on different teams
Oh.
who were in 1 million at one point, and they
But
think
they're
there's
not
gonna be-
representing 1 million.
No, because there's major beef reportedly between these teams.
Oh, again, or is it quote unquote beef?
No, I'm pretty sure there's heavy beef. I read about this in the past.
Dang.
Yeah, so there's gonna
Okay.
be like 1 million versus past teachers beef, reportedly.
Well, that was the beef that happened in the first season too. But
Well, it's gonna
see.
happen again.
It's gonna happen again.
Because people are disrupting the Leah Kim kingdom. But did Leah Kim herself appear in season 1?
No.
She's on season 2, Anita.
Yep.
Oh.
So that should be pretty exciting. They got the boss lady to come out on the show, you know?
Okay.
That's why I think this beef
Now I
is
have
gonna
to
be even
see.
heavier
Now I
this
have
year.
to see it.
Right? Because like Mina Myung and like Leah Kim reportedly have beef, right?
That's
So,
so interesting.
Yeah. It's gonna be fire. You have to watch at
We'll
least
see.
the first. You gotta watch the first 2 episodes, right? In case
Oh,
something
yeah,
crazy
for sure.
happens, right? The first
Yes.
couple episodes are gonna be ridiculous, I think. Yeah. So Kang Daniel's coming back. Okay. Next one we got Nam Do-hyun. You remember him from X1, Anita,
Yes,
back in the day?
yeah.
He had an injunction against Pocket Doll Studios, and it was approved. So he's his contract has been suspended with them.
Wow. What
Oh,
happened?
which group was it specifically that he was in? I gotta look this up real quick. 'Cause
It's
I don't.
Bay One.
Oh, Bay 173, that one,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So he's like I don't want to be a part of this shit
I
anymore.
wonder what happened.
Oh no.
He's been trying to get out for a while. You remember our boy Hangyo who tried so hard to make this X1,
Yes.
and then the group released one song. Oh yeah, I feel bad. Yeah, so he got out of his contract. Let's see. DSP Media will be debuting a 5-member girl group in the second half of 2023. Beats
Oh.
Entertainment, founded by producer how do I say it?
Keegan, yeah.
Will provide support in producing the upcoming girl group.
Interesting.
DSP.
That's not a name we've heard in a while. Both Keegan and
Been a
DSP.
minute.
Yeah. So that will be happening.
For context, Keegan used to be in a group called Phantom back in the day with
Oh yeah.
Sanchez
with
and
Hane and Hane, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
This is brand
Yes,
new
I
music.
remember them.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, Hane is now a director at Brand New Music. Did you know that? Like, he's pretty high up now.
What is he directing?
I don't know. He runs some department for Rhymer. Like, apparently him and Rhymer are like still best buds, so that's like why.
Interesting.
There was an episode recently of Doremi Market where Rhymer and Gree and one other lady who's in Brand New Music all appeared, and they were all like Hane's biggest supporters. Yeah.
Oh wow. Well, good on him. Good for him.
TXT and the Jonas Brothers are releasing "Do It Like That." It's coming out on July 7th.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Oh, the Jonas
Big
Brothers.
collaboration.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Jonas Brothers, legit Jonas Brothers.
Oh my goodness.
This is insane that we're getting this kind of thing.
I feel like
Yeah.
somebody needs to be on the top instead of TXT. Like there should be Jonas Brothers feat TXT, not TXT feat Jonas Brothers.
Whatever, but yeah, they're doing a collab track, so I'm sure people are excited about that
Right.
one. Next one, Geo, the first mini album Zone. So Twice as Geo's gonna do that solo thing. August 18th. People are very excited for Killing Me Good.
Oh, that's so far away. Please.
Yeah, it's real.
It's gonna be a while, but
And then finally, KCON USA, there's this thing that's called Showcase Nice to Meet You. No one knows what this means, but they have some of the smaller groups here. So day one, Limelight and 8 Turn. Second day, Craxy Very Very. Third day, Just Be and XG. So this
XG?
at the
Ooh.
convention KCON stage. So this seems like they're gonna perform at the convention, not the concert.
that's pretty.
Based on this
interesting.
final statement here, see you at the convention KCON stage. So if you don't know, during KCON, there's like a lot of events happening on the side rooms and things like that where you need passes for. Like they do fan meets or they do showcases and things like that. So it kind of seems like they're going to be doing a mini concert during the actual convention, not like after at the real concert.
That's pretty cool.
It's still pretty cool. They get the rookies get their own spotlight. That's always pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm down for that for sure. All right, next week though we have Yena's title track. Han Sung-woo came back from the military, Warren, so he's releasing a track.
Opa.
We have Treasure T5, which I believe is a unit. They're going to be making a
Correct.
unit debut. Infinite Sungyu, that You Kiss reunion is happening, and
wow.
and then the Purple Kiss solo debut of Swan. So those are the things that are happening in the next week. But that ends part 2, SojuTalk episode 241. After the break, in the post show, we're going to be playing with ChatGPT. We're going to be playing a K-pop guessing game. Where Warren, the game master, prepared things with AI. So we'll see you guys then.
Ooh.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Special shoutouts to our Fiesta patrons: Bagel, Based Mina, Brian, Shadow, Delmonic, Ellie, Irvtron, Flacco Louie, Genki Boy, Okumama, Honey Pool, Jacob, Liam's Games and Toys, Luke Daniels, NJ Parks, Tier. Thank you for joining SojuTalk, the weekly shot of K-pop. And special thanks to our Discord server mods, Jacob, K-Music Erday, Koala, Matt, No Bias Luna, Tuggles, and Wolf297.
All right, folks.
What are we doing?
All right. Here's what we're doing. We're gonna play a game of guessing what ChatGPT thinks. I couldn't think of a better name. I don't know. If you guys want to think of a better name, let me know. Here's what we're gonna do. I asked ChatGPT. This is the prompt I gave him. I said, "Hey, ChatGPT, imagine that you are a K-pop expert producer. You know how to create concepts, produce hit singles, and manage the career of top artists in the industry. I'm going to give you the name of a K-pop group and the title of a song, and based on the song title and the group's name, you are going to speculate and describe the concept of the song. Can you do this kind of speculation? So what I ended up doing is I gave it 12 songs, 12 group names, and it basically guessed its best guess about what the song is about. So here's an example from Twice's Cheer Up. Twice's Cheer Up, I plugged it in and he said, Twice, a cheerful and uplifting K-pop group, presents their infectious single, Cheer Up. The song embodies the concept of spreading positivity, encouragement, and brightening up someone's day. Twice members take on the roles of cheerful cheerleaders, offering support and uplifting words to those who may be feeling down. Yada, 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 yada.
I see. Okay, there's some keywords in here that are helpful.
It's basically a best guess based on what he knows about the word cheer up and Twice.
He wasn't it wasn't wrong.
No.
That's crazy.
So I have prepared 12 of these. We are going to go through all of them and guess what these are.
They're songs from that we covered in 2023. Right?
Yes, all of these songs are songs we covered in the first half of 2023. So I hope that helps a little bit. You know, it's not completely freeform.
We're gonna destroy this AI.
ChatGPT.
We're gonna terminate it.
Oh.
Okay, I see what you did there. Well, ChatGPT versus Terminator Doug and Anita. Are you guys ready for the match off of the century? AI versus humans. All right, round one.
This is like AlphaGo versus.
Oh wait, this is the practice round that I had set up. Okay.
Whatever.
It's gonna be in this format. I might not read the whole thing. I'll just pause when I need to. All right, question number 1. Tell me about Blink by Blink. Blink, a talented and charismatic K-pop group, presents their electrifying single, Blink. The song embodies the concept of excellence, confidence, and striving for the top. Blink members portray individuals who are determined to reach the highest level of success in their craft. Blink, song title, combines dynamic beats, powerful rap verses, and captivating vocals that showcases their unwavering ambition. The music video showcases a fierce performance, showcasing their synchronized choreography, and the rest of it's, just kind of marketing buzz. I actually don't remember what this one. I think this was one of the hardest ones, so we're starting off the bat with the hardest one.
Excellence.
So the song, okay, if he fed him a song group and the song title, Anita, we have to base our answers on the song title. So which song title did we cover in 2023 that talks about like climbing to the top? Ooh. That's I think our best way to do this.
Okay. This is the first question. It's the hardest one, so I'm going to give you guys a bit of a hint. I would focus more on the song title rather than the group name.
Well, that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Okay, let's think about songs that came out in 2023, Anita. Some of the bigger ones, that being said. I don't think it's like... it's not Bon Voyage, right? It's not that. It's not Cupid. No. That wouldn't make sense.
No. I feel like this is a boy group.
Oh.
I kind of feel the same way as well.
Maybe? That's my instinct right now.
Is it... Maybe. Is it like a Miju movie star?
Ooh. A Miju movie star. But actually,
just saying movie star doesn't think anything about rising to the top, does it, to you? For you,
right. No, I don't think it's that.
Okay. It's not Young Dumb Stupid.
Climbing to the top, Young Dumb Stupid. Okay. One quick hint.
Pull Up?
I'll give you guys one quick hint. You know how it says, a talented and charismatic K-pop group.
K-pop group presents their electrifying signal.
It's a group. A group performance.
Okay. The song embodies a concept of excellence, confidence, striving to the top. Members portray individuals to reach the highest levels of success in their craft, combines dynamic beats, powerful.
All right. I need to put a time limit on this thing. I'm going to give you guys 30 more seconds.
Oh, this is tough.
Rap versus. Is it Stray Kids?
Oh.
Stray Kids. 5-star.
All right, you guys have 1 minute.
Yeah, that's it, Anita.
I think it's that.
Yeah.
Oh, do you guys have a final guess?
Our answer is that Stray Kids took which is the 5-star song.
Yes.
The 5 kids took.
Yeah, whatever.
No, the Stray Kids took a 5-star.
Yeah.
Stray Kids took 5 stars. I have to admit, that is correct, but that's the wrong name of the English title. The English title is S-Class.
S-Class.
You
You know it, man.
You gave us a list of these songs on a thing. You wrote Took here, dude.
Okay, the Took is the Korean title. It's close enough. I will give it to you guys.
Wait,
Okay.
we got it
Yay!
right.
You guys got it correct.
Thank
We said
God.
The 5-star song. Yeah.
Okay,
Oof, that was tough, Anita.
let's
That was
do
a hard one.
let's do this going
Holy
forward.
crap.
I'm gonna give you guys a 2-minute time limit after I
That's
finish
fine.
reading.
That's fine.
No.
No, that's fine.
But
We could do this.
you guys can ask me one yes or no question.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
That's good.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay. All right. Next question. You guys ready?
Yeah, I'll read it.
You want to
Yes.
read it? Okay.
I'll read it, sure.
All right.
Go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Can you start? Oh, actually, you're blurry as shit. So you can
Okay.
read it.
I'll read it then.
Yeah.
Blank, a charismatic solo artist, presents her captivating
Okay.
single Blank, featuring Blank. The song revolves around the concept of tumultuous and passionate romantic relationship filled with conflicting emotions. Blank and Blank portray 2 lovers engaged in a fierce battle of emotions, with their powerful vocals complementing each other's intensity. Blank combines explosive beats,
Wait.
soaring melodies, and captivating rap verses, creating a dynamically and emotionally charged track that reflects the highs and lows of love.
Yena, Bio, Love War.
Their collaboration brings forth a riveting portrayal of a love that's both exhilarating and challenging.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
It's gotta be that.
Wait, what is it?
Okay, there. We'll ask our one question.
Yeah.
Is it featuring a male artist?
It is featuring a male
Okay, there
artist.
we go, Anita.
Yena, Bio,
Yo.
What's
What
the
is
song
it?
Love
title?
War.
Love War?
Love-
Is that your final guess?
Bro, what?
Yes.
It's not on the song list you gave.
Yeah, it is.
Are you sure? On the bottom, it just says Yena Wicked Love.
It has to be that song, though.
Okay.
Yeah, it has to. Yeah.
Maybe it's under Bio. Yeah, it's under
Yeah,
Bio.
B.O. Yena. Love War. Okay,
yeah,
there
everybody
we go.
loves. Yeah, okay. Anyways, you guys have it correct. The correct
Let's go.
answer
Hey,
is Yena
easy.
Love War featuring Bio.
Anita came in clutch there. Holy shit.
Oof. She just knew midway through. Okay.
Which, if it's not blurry, I can read it.
Okay. Next question. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. Can you read that?
Okay, Blank, a charming and adorable K-pop group, unveils their endearing single Blank. The song embodies a concept of comfort, companionship, and unconditional love. Blank members portray warm and affectionate individuals who find solace and happiness in the presence of their beloved Blank. The song combines gentle melodies with heartfelt vocals, creating a soothing and comforting track that evokes a sense of warmth and nostalgia. The music video features Blank's sweet interactions with their teddy bears, Anita, creating heartwarming visuals that resonate with viewers' emotions. Through their delightful performance and lovable charm, Blank conveys a message of love, support, and finding joy in the simplest.
We got it.
No, we don't, because he would
do
have
you mean no?
he would have censored it if it wasn't teddy bear.
No, because it's teddy bears. It's not the title. It's gotta be Stacy. It matches the description.
Yeah, you're right. Was this an oof word?
What do you mean? In terms of the word being in
Did
the
you
thing?
mean to? Yeah.
No, I left it in on purpose.
Oh. Okay. Well,
It's teddy
Stacy's
bear.
Teddy bear.
Okay.
Final answer.
Final answer: Teddy Bear by Stacy.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, you guys have it correct once more. It is
Yay.
indeed Teddy Bear by Stacy. I left it in because it wasn't capitalized in the sentences. I only
Fair.
That's
I
what I
only
thought.
kept it out if it's like the song title. Okay. All right, 3 for 3 so far. Humans.
We're
go.
gonna
Not
go
bad.
12 for 12.
All right,
Don't worry.
Anita, you want to try reading this time?
Let's see if it's not blurry.
Okay, can you read that?
Okay, Blank, a charismatic K-pop group, unveils their captivating single Blank. The song embraces a youthful and enchanting concept with a twist of modern mythology. Blank members portray mysterious cupids who manipulate love's arrows to their advantage. Through their charming vocals and energetic choreography, they express the unpredictable nature of love. Blank combines vibrant pop beats with catchy hooks, creating an addictive anthem that encourages listeners to embrace the thrilling and sometimes whimsical journey of romance. The music video showcases dreamlike settings, colorful visuals, and playful interactions, further capturing the essence of Blank's Blank-inspired concept.
Was this group, was it covered in the news this week, Warren?
Yes.
Fitty
50-50 Cupid.
The answer is Fitty Fitty Cupid. It is correct. That is.
Bro, AI got nothing on us, dude.
I think
It's those keywords.
I think we just went over the 2 easiest questions. That's what I'll say.
Nah, we're Gucci.
Okay.
All right, next question. Blank, a talented and versatile K-pop group, presents their haunting single Blank. The song embodies the concept of heartbreak, loss, and the emotional journey of healing. Blank members portray individuals who have experienced shattered dreams and broken hearts, navigating through the painful aftermath. Blank combines melancholic melodies, heartfelt vocals, and introspective lyrics, creating a poignant and emotionally charged track that resonates with the listener's emotions. The MV showcases evocative vocals, symbolic imagery, and heartfelt performances, capturing the essence of their inner struggles and the process of piecing together fragments of their broken melodies. Blank delivers a powerful message of resilience, finding strength, vulnerability, and moving forward despite the scars of the past.
I thought it was that one too anyway, Anita.
Hey, but some of the description doesn't match because that's not what the song is. Well, no, they're just going by the title.
We're just feeding it like 2 words.
Title, right?
Yeah. NCT
Dream.
Broken Melody.
Is that your final guess?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you sure? I will give you one more chance to switch your answer.
Well, we didn't ask a question yet. Is this from a SM group?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. All right, thanks.
Okay, you guys win again. It is NCT Dream with Broken Melodies.
Come on, man.
If we just wait long enough, the paragraph will tell us the title.
Tell us what it is. Exactly.
Kind of gets lazy towards the end, I think. All right, next question. Blank, a mysterious and enigmatic K-pop group, unveils their haunting single Blank. The song delves into a dark and introspective concept, exploring themes of remorse, redemption, and the consequences of one's actions. Blank members convey a sense of inner turmoil and vulnerability as they navigate through a haunting melody and emotionally charged vocals. Blank combines haunting instrumentals with melancholic harmonies, creating a hauntingly beautiful atmosphere that draws listeners into the depths of group's emotions. The MV features striking visuals, symbolic imagery, and captivating storytelling, leaving viewers with a sense of reflection and contemplation on the weight of their sins.
Sins?
This is a tough one. This is the toughest one.
This
This
is one of the tougher ones.
No, this is good. We need a tough one here.
Sins. Okay, off the top of my head. Okay, wait. Ask the question. Ask the question.
No. You could ask a question.
I'm just spitballing right now because Unforgiven made me think of a Seraphim.
I thought Unforgiven as well.
Right?
That was my initial thought.
The sins and the remorse and redemption.
You want to ask a question, Anita? Is this from a Hybe artist?
Oh.
Yes.
Let's go. You should have not let us ask questions.
Yeah, no.
Does that confirm? Do you?
All right, how about for the rest of them? We won't ask questions.
No more questions. That makes it too easy. Okay.
I think it's Le Seraphim Unforgiven, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are we actually sure? I'll give you guys one more chance to switch. You guys still have a
we're
minute.
not switching.
It's that one.
We're locking it in.
All right.
Oh.
You guys
Yes.
had a chance to switch back.
Oh no.
It's Unforgiven by Le Seraphim.
Okay.
Let's
All right. Next question. Doug, do you want to try reading this one?
go.
This one's easy.
I can't read it.
Okay.
It's too blurry.
Okay. Blank presents an ethereal and enigmatic single titled Blank. The song delves into mystical concepts inspired by classic literature and mythology. Blank members portray complex and enigmatic characters embodying the essence of 3 legendary female figures, Blank, Blank, and Blank. The song weaves together haunting melodies. I'm not gonna finish this one. Y'all want to do it?
We know. The Seraphim. Now the title, what is it? Eve, Psyche.
Psyche and the Bluebeard's wife.
All right.
Yes.
That one was an easy one. That one was an easy one.
Blake.
That one was an easy one. All right. It is
my
Eve,
God.
Psyche, and the Bluebeard's wife. All right.
God.
Next one.
I can read this. Blank is a subunit of the popular group Blank, presenting their motivational and uplifting single Blank featuring
got it.
Blank. What?
Already?
17, BSS. Hiking.
Okay. The song embodies the concept of encouragement, resilience, and supporting one another through challenges. Blank members and Blank collaborate to deliver the powerful message of unity and perseverance. Blank combines energetic beats, catchy. Okay. The only thing, Anita, that's confusing me is why would this AI know what fighting is as a concept? Like, you know how Korean fighting is different than the word fighting?
Fighting.
Because if I had just put in the word fighting, I would think that it thinks it's about combat, potentially. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I see the argument, but I
But
feel
the
like
fact that it's a subunit.
subunit of popular group Blink.
If this
uplifting
one
song.
did not say subunit, I would have been very confused.
True.
Let's take the easy answer though, right? You should go by your first guess. So we will go with 17 BSS fighting.
Featuring.
Young.
Youngji.
That is correct. That is the correct answer.
Yay!
How did it know what fighting was in terms of Korean context? That's interesting.
I mean, ChatGPT speaks Korean.
True.
It's very fluent.
Oh.
I think it's better than me sometimes. It's kind of scary. Right, next question. Anita, you want to give this one?
Okay. Blank, a fresh and innovative K-pop group, presents their eclectic single Blank. The song embodies a concept of artistic eccentricity, celebrating the unconventional and pushing boundaries. Blank members portray a group of trendsetters who embrace bold and unconventional fashion, music, and visuals. Blank combines avant-garde melodies, experimental sounds, and captivating vocals, creating a unique and intriguing track that defies traditional norms. The music video showcases vibrant and eccentric visuals, abstract storytelling, and Blank's dancing and confident performances.
Oh, I know what it is.
With their fearless attitude and artistic expression, Blank introduces a new wave of creativity to the K-pop scene, inviting listeners to embrace their individuality and celebrate the beauty of the unconventional.
Anita, you know what it is?
For the listeners, that was the wrong timer. The timer begins now.
You know what it is, Anita?
Okay.
It's kitsch.
I thought of kitsch.
It
Yeah.
has to be kitsch.
Unconventional, the avant-garde mention.
I thought when they say avant-garde, I thought it might have been like a Red Velvet thing, but they haven't released one this year, you know? Because Red Velvet's been doing some very avant-garde things in the past, but I don't think we covered any of their stuff.
Avant-garde.
It has to be kitsch. But avant-garde?
I
think the
it
fact that they
is.
say unconventional and pushing boundaries, it has to be. But I'm not 100% sure
Kitsch.
about this one.
We can't use questions anymore, right?
No.
Nope.
Dang.
Y'all gave that up. It's on you guys.
I support that. I think it's kitsch.
I think this is the most difficult one we've had.
Because I can't think of any other title that might have that response.
All right, we'll go with kitsch.
Is kitsch,
kitsch.
the final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we sure?
No.
I think we should go with our
No,
hunch.
we're not sure, but we're gonna go with the answer.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say.
The answer is Kitsch by Ive.
Woo.
Once again, the
Let's
humans
go.
take the win. You guys are good. Okay.
How many more do we have? Are we almost? Did we win? Are we
I
more
think
than
we
halfway
have,
done?
we have two more.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Okay. Next one. Blank, an enchanting and fearless K-pop group, presents their thrilling single, Blank. The song embodies the concept of embarking on an exhilarating adventure, breaking free from constraints, and embracing a journey of self-discovery. Blank members portray courageous individuals who set sail on a metaphorical voyage, leaving behind the familiar and venturing into the unknown. Blank combines powerful rock-infused melodies with haunting vocals, creating an electrifying and captivating track that ignites a sense of liberation and excitement.
I have a question because I know what it is, but
Me too.
Does this ChatGPT, does it work by searching the internet or does it work by absorbing information other users have told it? What is the methodology?
It does not absorb information from other users.
So it's connected to the internet. Is that how it is?
I think they were planning on doing it, but I think it's still like the most recent information is from 2021. I think.
Well, because I'm just okay. So they basically feed it a subsection or a snapshot of the internet in 2021, right? I would assume.
Essentially, yeah.
Because I was just like, how would it know that Dreamcatcher's a rock-infused melody group? You know, but it knows that.
Here, let me ask real quick. Hi, Chat GPT.
How do you learn
How do you
information?
know what you know?
Do you have information from 2023? Let's see what that says. As an AI language model, my training only goes up to September 2021. And I do not have access to specific information or events that occurred after that date.
Okay, so it's basically given a snapshot of the internet, I would assume.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Interesting.
So it knows that Dreamcatcher's a rock group. So we're gonna go with Dreamcatcher Bon Voyage.
Of course.
The answer is Bon Voyage by Dreamcatcher, indeed.
Yes.
I don't know how it knew it as a rock thing.
That's what so it knows what Dreamcatcher is.
It
and
must
it knows that
know.
we are feeding a K-pop name, so it made the connection. I would assume.
Somehow, it's... Yeah. All right.
That's kind of creepy. Okay.
Last question. Blank, a charismatic and versatile K-pop artist, presents his adventurous
singular.
single Blank. The song explores the concept of freedom, exploration, and breaking free from limitations. Blank takes listeners on a thrilling journey as he portrays a traveler who sets out to explore uncharted territories to discover new experiences. Blank combines upbeat and energetic melodies with Blank's smooth vocals, creating an anthem that ignites a sense of adventure and wanderlust. The music video showcases stunning visuals of vast landscapes, exhilarating activities, and Blank's charismatic presence capturing the essence of his fearless and daring spirit as he roams the world with boundless enthusiasm. Period.
It's a solo male artist
This one's kind of tough.
going on a journey.
It's Bon Voyage.
I think it's Woods.
Wood's Journey?
Yeah, I think it is.
It has to be. It can't be Shalala. That doesn't make any sense.
No,
It can't be Juhani.
it's not Key Killer. It's not Kai.
Juhani is called Freedom.
But that wouldn't be about a journey then, in like vast landscapes and wanderlust.
It's close. That one's close. Freedom.
Hey,
No, it's Shalala.
the killers are going on adventures. What do you mean? This could be...
From Key?
No.
No, Got 7 Jin Young Cotton Candy. That's what this one is. Cotton Candy.
No.
Cotton Candy. All right, Anita. We will go with the Woods Journey.
Yep.
Are you guys sure? You guys have a minute 20 seconds.
Positive.
Yeah, we're
Positive.
I'm gonna give you guys one more chance. 1 minute 15 seconds. Go.
I
No,
think you're bluffing.
No, I'm not bluffing.
We don't fall for this crap.
I'm actually not bluffing.
No, we go with Journey.
No, I'm actually not bluffing this time.
We're not bluffing either.
It has to be that one.
It's not. You guys are not right. It's not that one.
No, we're going with Journey.
Oh, you guys have 57 seconds.
If
Do you
we're
want
right
something crazy? You guys haven't mentioned the song.
We're
You guys didn't even mention it.
Anita, we're
It
being
has to
gaslit.
be Journey
Well,
one.
it's not Journey. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's Bobby's Drowning.
44
It
seconds.
can't be Bobby. It can't be who else?
It's not August D. Hagum or People.
No
it's
way.
Not J-Hope on the Street. It's not
No.
like crazy.
33
It's-
seconds.
It could be. It's not Jimin Set Me Free. I doubt it's that.
No, it's not that.
No, we
It's
are
gotta
going.
be
We're
Woods.
going with Woods Journey.
23 seconds.
Final answer.
We've already locked in.
Keep thinking. It's not right. 13 seconds.
No, we're done. We're
It
done.
can't be anything else.
8,
Whether we're right,
7,
or whether we're right,
6,
we've already locked
5,
it. Stop
4,
gaslighting us.
3, 2,
Like what the?
1. Well,
What is it? Tell us.
Technology has taken its victory against the two humans. The answer was Rover by Kai.
What?
You know, like a rover,
way.
rovering, you know, driving to, you know, I don't know.
What?
It's Rover by Kai.
What?
You want proof? That's what it is. That's what it says.
No. I'm just trying to read this. If there's any mention of a car or something.
No, but you need a car to drive to places.
Oh, I forget that this just goes with the title, right? So
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
thought
but Journey
Rover.
still makes way more sense.
Right? And the thing about the landscapes, vast landscapes, that was weird.
What the shit?
Let me look it up again.
That's crazy. Rover?
Yeah, it's Rover. That's what it is. Here's the screenshot.
That's insane. What?
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Kai, a charismatic and versatile K-pop artist, presents his adventurous single, Rover.
You trying to say that Woods isn't charismatic?
I mean, I didn't even feed it Woods. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
That's insane.
That being said,
Dang.
Does it
well,
not feel like Journey fits this description better?
I thought it did, based on like the trend of how I was taking the title quite literally sometimes.
That's okay. We'll take our L, right, Anita? Damn.
11 out of 12. I think
11 out of 12.
ChatGPT is not very accurate.
Oh.
Oh.
whoa, okay.
Oh,
well,
there was a little bit of breaking news right now. It seems like Hwasa is planning to sign with P Nation.
What?
whoa.
Interesting.
What's that?
Man, we took an L.
All right.
Dang,
Well,
you're
look,
so close.
look at how sad Mr. ChatGPT looks. He's crying.
It's good. You know what? It made it dramatic that we lost on the last one. To be fair,
It was too easy for
Warren
us.
was not gaslighting us.
I was being honest. I was rooting for you guys.
Wow. Hi,
I thought you were
Rover.
doing a bit.
I would have never guessed that. To be honest, I don't.
Yeah.
If they had said like driving over the landscape or something, right?
Yeah,
Like, it would have
maybe.
been Rover. Damn.
Now, I will be honest. There were a couple things that are like just like straight up wrong. Like for instance, I gave it Halazia by ATEEZ, and the description
Right.
was just completely wrong. It was a dynamic, captivating K-pop group. Song embodies the concept of mystique, enchantment, and the exploration of a fantastical world. Member transport listeners to a realm filled with magical landscapes and captivating stories. It was just that's not what Halazia about at all. Like so stuff like that, I just couldn't give it to you guys, and I'll be honest. But
I see.
but based on what I've been doing, I'd say 80%, 70% of what I feed it is like somewhat accurate.
In your opinion,
Yeah,
do you think with given like 10 years time,
yeah,
will AI
yeah,
be powerful enough to replace many
yes,
like a shit ton of jobs and stuff? You think so?
yes.
Oh no.
Okay. Let me elaborate. The short answer, yes. The long answer, I don't think it's gonna replace job. I think it's gonna be a tool.
So you think some smart people are gonna harness AI in order to be able to like trade stocks for them, right?
Sure. Yes.
Because the reason people lose money on stocks is because they use emotion in the trading, and AI is
Go by
devoid of
gut
emotion.
feeling.
Right.
Yeah.
So, like, in the context of trading stocks, I would imagine this would be a big tool for quants to use to
right.
get predictive models and, like, figure
Exactly.
out how stocks might work in that aspect.
Plus, it could just digest so much data real quick. I could say based on 100 years of predictive modeling, I would assume we have a 75% chance to make money here. You know.
Right.
As I don't know, one thing that was interesting this week was a Marvel drama TV show called Secret Invasion dropped. And the whole entire opening sequence is AI generated, other than the logo. The entire
Like visually, like the graphics or like the script.
Oh well, okay. I don't think there's a script. It's an opening sequence. So like the you know where it plays the music and like the cast names show up and it's just a cool sequence. It's not a part of the plot. You know what I mean? It's like, it's the opening part, like it's like the, in Idol, there's the Yoasobi song, that thing. You know what I mean?
No, but so it's an intro sequence, okay?
It's the intro sequence. It's not a plot. All the animation, it's completely animated, and it's completely AI generated, as in like they are showing, for instance, Nick Fury's in the show. They're showing like Nick Fury animated, morphing into like other characters and AI. Someone commanded that to happen. Someone gave it the prompt. Someone gave it information, and directed it to behave in a certain way where it spat out all the frames that were necessary for the opening sequence to happen. So in that aspect, it's a creative tool. Is it going to blank face value replace the people in the field? I don't think that's going to be the case.
Okay.
It will serve as an assistive tool, is what I think.
I feel like certain individuals will become very powerful because of their knowledge and use of it. Though.
Yes, and I think it's just like when computers are first dropping. If you know how to use it, actually that's a bad reference because that's
for instance, right? There's a really smart sports gamblers. They find different odds between the different brokers, and they place bets based on those like the inaccuracies between different books, right? And if you have not ChatGPT, but some kind of AI, find them always for you and tell you what to bet, like you can make a lot of money. I think things like that.
But like, as long as, here's the thing, it's gonna be a tool. We want to lower the entry barrier as much as possible. We want people to access this tool so that people who want to use it can use it. If you gatekeep it and make it an exclusive thing, that's where I think the problem is, and that's inherently a different issue. Excuse me, in my head.
This ethics with AI is going to be a humongous issue in the future. You know, in like 200, 300 years, there might be like the whole AI and sentience and are they people or not, you know, things like that, right?
Life form of sorts.
That's going to happen in like 300 years. Is this AI human who looks exactly like a human and has feelings like a human, but they're actually just a computer? Are they a person?
Doug, do you support AI human marriages yet? Like, you got to get behind the cause, man.
So this was brought up in the anime Vivi, which was all about AIs and time travel.
Oh,
and things like that.
yeah.
And there was many episodes about relationships with AIs and things like that, right? And you know, in the future, if that's what people want to do, similar to my feelings on whatever people want to do in 2023, it's their prerogative. Well, I don't give a crap. Doesn't affect me. That's my stance. If it makes them happy and they're not hurting other people, it is what it is. That's how I feel about most things.
That is very fair.
That's my stance on almost everything. Like what you want to do in your house, whatever. What you want to do in public, as long as it's not like negatively affecting me.
That's a pretty fair stance. Yeah.
That's my stance.
No, that's a good stance. Yeah.
And because I allow other people to do that, I can do whatever the F I want as long as I'm not negatively affecting people. I think that's a fair trade-off.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No, that's a pretty fair trade-off.
Yeah.
It's not a trade-off, actually. Yeah. It's a fair view on the world.
Tolerance.
Yes.
That's the way.
As long as others tolerate you, you tolerate others as well. Acceptance. Well, that's a very Pride Month friendly topic ending to the whole conversation. Yeah, there we go.
Oh yeah, happy Pride, everyone.
Happy Pride.
Yay.
Okay. This ends SojuTalk episode 241. We'll see you guys next week, everyone. Bye. I'm excited for the Hate Olivia Rodrigo track from Yena.
Oh,
Bye.
bye.
Bye. Hate Rodrigo, apparently.